Good day. Good day. Let's put Space Debris on. That's how it always starts. There it is, Space Debris. While we wait for it to warm up, warm up the old gears in the machine. Crank the handle on the Amiga. I was out on this game. The platforms are too narrow and the inertia too high, and the enemies are on top of you in a fraction of a second when you're going down slopes. Yeah, I had a quick go at it before when I was trying to see if it worked, and that is probably quite an accurate description. It has very slidey floor, doesn't it? But hey, you can have a go at it. It seems like quite an accurate review. In fact, I've got the Amiga format review on the screen, which you can't see. What did they say? They said, blows hot and cold. 30 levels, largely in sets of 4 stages for each country. Each level differs wildly in character, features, baddies and feel. They gave it, what was their rating? They gave it 89%. They said, silky smooth graphics set the scene for a new star to make his well-animated debut performance. The levels are inventive, well-designed, with loads of secrets, bonuses and power-ups for you to discover. All the crucial ingredients of a successful platform are here, plus a few more qualities thrown in. 30 levels, although not a huge amount, are enough to provide a big challenge. That wasn't your review, that was theirs, and that was from 1992. Hello, Ollie, hello. And hello, Pixel Club. I didn't say hello, or kinda did, because I said hello first. Yeah, I bought a copy of Fire and Ice on eBay on the original discs, but they haven't turned up. So I've got what I think is a cracked copy, but it doesn't have a crack tro on it, so I don't know. And it is the AGA version. So I think it's actually might be the CD32 version, because it says it's got an option for music on CD, which is the default. But apart from that, it looks like, I mean, the Amiga CD32 is the AGA 1200, same computer, isn't it? Apart from it's got a CD drive in. But yeah, my discs haven't shown up. I don't even know if the discs will work, to be honest. Floppy discs, eh? Huh, who knew? They don't last 40 years. Who knew? Or 30 years in this case. Is it 30? 31. Blimey. Cool blimey, mister. 31 years. But yeah, this game's got more inertia than Mario. And I've downloaded some tunes from Mod Archive as well. Tunes. Not the sweet, the tune. If I die, you can play this at my funeral. Play Space Debris at my funeral. That'd be nice. Banging tunes. What a ridiculous thing. Good evening. Looking forward to see you play Fire and Ice. Loved the game, but never completed it. Well, I've hardly ever played it. I think we played the demo last year, and that's all I've really done. And I had a quick go before just to make sure it's working. One problem I am having is I booted it up, and it's got options to change the joystick, and it worked. And I booted up again, and it just won't use the joystick anymore. It says unknown in joystick port. It'll let me play it on keyboard, but doesn't seem to want to play on joystick. I don't know what's wrong with it. It is a cracked copy, so not all I can say. But I have bought an original copy, not in the box though, unfortunately. Just a 2-disc copy from eBay, so I've got the original disc, but they're not here. They haven't arrived yet. But yeah, I remember it being very, very slidey when I played it before, and it was very slidey today. I don't know if it's just slidey on the snow levels or it's just slidey all the time. I have no idea. But hey, I'm going to play it. And if it doesn't work, I've still got the ADF for the demo on here somewhere. Good old... I just thought it's a good Christmas game because it's got snow in it. There you go. Ever played Soccer Kid? No. I don't think I've ever even... Oh no, I've seen the cover of the box. Yeah, I was going to say never heard of it, but I think I've seen the cover of the box once. Soccer Kid. Bones in Runcorn, evening all. Hope you are well. I am well. Hope everyone else is well. Today my Hippo player is working very well. I like to listen to mod files. Yep, that's what I'm doing. They're all mods because they're the 4 channels is all you need. And I've downloaded a bunch of... it's a mixture of the bunch of latest stuff from Mod Archive combined with a load of Richard Joseph stuff, so you might get some Robocod in there and stuff. Mixed in with Robocod. I have this game on my CD32, never got too far in it. Well, that might be the same for me because I've barely ever played it, so you might see me get not as far as you've got. By the way, my controllers all broke up over time. Didn't make much research yet as if it's possible to get replacements. Are there some replacements Amiga CD32 controllers on the market? I don't know, I've not looked into CD32. I've not looked into it. I imagine they're quite rare. They probably didn't make that many, did they? Soccer Kid is one of the few Amiga games I've completed on a single life. So Soccer Kid's not a soccer game. Assuming you've got a single life, it doesn't sound like a football game. Yeah, I don't know much about CD32, I'm sorry. Maybe someone else will pop in who might know. It's a football platform, oh my word. It's a really good game. Soccer Kid. I probably like blanked it back in the day because it says soccer in it and I don't like soccer games. Wow, this is loud. You can even put your team colours. Nice. Look at the chiptune square waves going on here. This will be one of these mods that's like 3 kilobytes or something. Does it say how big it is? Oh, 23 kilobytes. It's a pretty loud one. Get them square waves going. It's a bit too square wavy, you might skip it. It's too square wave. Oh, this one's got square waves as well. 18 kilobytes. There's quite a few chiptune ones in here somewhere. Arranged by Pink of Skeptics. This song is a mix of old C64 musics and some songs of my own. It's got... Right, this one sounds alright. Hey Bartman. Was he the guy who did the... He's the guy who did that compiler thing, isn't he? Bartman? Is that the same Bartman? If you want to contact me for chippies... There you go, he's left his address in there in Germany. Chippies, whatever they are. You couldn't quite see that there, though, could you? There you go. A football platformer, I've heard it all now. It's the same Bartman. I think I saw it mentioned Pink. Yeah, it says arranged by Pink of Skeptics / PRX. Oh yeah, what is this tune? This is... This is... I recognise the C64 tune, but I can't remember the game. The VS Code plugin, that's it. can't remember the name of the game this music's from. I'm thinking of Lord something. It's like a remix though, it's not quite the same. They've also made their own synth tracker called Pre-Tracker. Oh, is that what... Did that mention that on here somewhere? Or did I just make that up? No, I made that up. Pre-generates all the samples from synthwaves. Oh, there you go. I suppose you've got to on the Amiga because you can't really... Well, I suppose you can synthesize. This is a remix of Cybernoid, I think, at the moment. You just say it's a mashup. It's quite good though. I think it's Cybernoid. Cybernoid 2 or something. Or maybe I can't think of the game. Certainly are going for it. Do you have a place where we can share ADF files with you? No, currently no. No, I do not. But you can email me. My email address is on my community page or whatever. Don't send me any viruses. Get enough of that from the scammers and spammers. No docx files, please. But yeah, I bought Fire and Ice and it didn't show up. So we're playing, I think, a cracked CD32 version. I think that's what it is. It didn't say it says it's the AGA version, but unless the AGA version was the CD32 version. Like they just made one version and kind of like it works on both. They also made Bubble Bobble and Gradius Amiga ports. The audio is very arcade-like because of their synth. Yeah, the Bubble Bobble was really good. The Tiny Bubble game. I played that on the stream a few times. That's actually really good. It's probably the best home version of Bubble Bobble, maybe, that's ever been made. I mean, it took like 40 years to port it, but they did it. But to be fair, the original Bubble Bobble for the Amiga wasn't quite as good, but it came, you know, they got it out 30 years quicker, so you know, given the time limits, probably not too bad. That and the fact they didn't have access to the compilers and stuff that we've got nowadays, and the tools and the supercomputers that people are using to make Amiga games with. I suppose that's the thing you've got to take into account as well when you see these modern games for these platforms, is people are like, wow, look what it could do. You know, it's really old, but it could do this. But it's like, yeah, but none of this stuff was actually compiled or written on this platform. It was done in emulators and stuff, which is, I would say, it's not really cheating, but it changes the development cycle, which means you can develop faster, which means you can develop better. It's a whole new world. But I would say take advantage of everything you can get. Kind of on topic because Andrew Braybrook made an amazing Rainbow Islands port. Yes, the Rainbow Islands is really good actually. That's a good point. I've got that there. Rainbow Islands is good. I think the C64 version's really good as well. It's just the collision detection's a bit ropey in that. I think it's a bit ropey on the Amiga version, but I can't remember the arcade version. In fact, I don't think I ever played it on an arcade machine. Never saw a Rainbow Islands arcade machine. But makes me wonder if the collision detection was ropey on the original arcade as well. That shirt you're wearing, where did you get it? My girlfriend loves it and now wants one. Well, she'd have to ask my mum because my mum made it. it's got skulls all over it. But the pattern, where's the pattern from? I can't remember. The pattern is just, I can send you a link to the pattern. You can make it yourself. Whatever you want. Andrew Bradbrook made Fire and Ice. Yes, I noticed that before, yeah. But like I said, I'm a Rainbow Islands fan, so... yeah, and he did... No, he didn't do the Bubble Bobble port, did he? He did Rainbow Islands. And he did a few other games as well. Is your girlfriend into things with skulls all over them? Is that a thing? What is this one? This one's all in 2 channels for some reason. Oh no, not anymore. Iridium and Paradroid are the most famous, right? Well, to see how I do on Fire and Ice today could be a disaster. It's always a bit weird playing games you've not played before on the stream because you're like, everyone's telling like, pick up the thing, pick up the Gherkin and put it in the Frostbury and go to the thing on the left and up, down and through the maze. And you're like, what? What's happening? Don't know what's happening. Never played this game before. Everybody should have a video of them playing a game for the first time, you know, a new game for the first time, and just to see how rubbish you are at it. Because later on you're like, oh yeah, you just do all this stuff, but when you first play a game you're like, what's this? What do the buttons do? Going for it with this one, with this tune. Yeah, I don't know why Fire and Ice isn't working with a joystick though. I'll have a go in a minute, but I'll show you. I think it's this cracked version, it just doesn't want to use the joystick, although it did the first time I booted it. Weird. Don't get it. You know, 30-year-old game, what's the problem? I think the first level I was playing is the one, might be the one that was in the demo. The Xmas demo. I think it's just Fire and Ice, but he's got a Santa hat on. That's the Xmas demo. It is Christmas, but we did that last year. This year we're doing the real thing. The real deal. I love the way Hipper Player at the top's got the 1994 to 2000, and it's kind of like development stopped for 21 years and then it carried on. It's like, we couldn't be bothered. And then it's like, no, it's back. It's back. It is back. I watched that, I was going to say, oh, I recently found a demo we made back in 1990. I just want to share. Oh, share it with me. Okay. Maybe you would share it and see something you've never seen before. No virus. Well, if you go to my, is it the community, the about page on my, you go to my channel page. I think you go to about. You have to click reveal to reveal my email address to stop the bots getting it. But my email address is on there. Yeah, you could send me a demo from back in 1990. No viruses, please. But yeah, I was watching, what is it? There's a guy called Under the Mayo. I'd never heard of him before, but he did a video about RoboCop Prime Directives, which was a mini-series, not a TV series, a mini-series that I'd never heard of before. And he did like a 2 hours like talk about it, just explaining what was going on in the whole show. It's quite good actually. It makes me want to watch this mini-series that I've never heard of before. It was like a mini-series. It's 4 episodes and they're an hour and a half each. And he was like, just basically, you know, gave it a full in-depth thing of like, this is what was good about it, this is what was bad, you know. And I thought it was rubbish back in the day, but I watched it again and it wasn't all rubbish, and some of it was rubbish. Some of it's aged badly, but a lot of it hasn't and stuff. And it was really interesting. And then, I think it was today or yesterday, one of the guys who was the co-writer of that show had got in touch with him because he'd saw the video. And he's done like a 3-hour interview with the guy who wrote the show, just talking about it. And they were proper like fanboying over it. The guy who wrote the show was like really into RoboCop, so it was really good. Like they basically said to him, "Do you want to write RoboCop?" And he's like, "Yes, I do. I do." So the show had some good ideas, but it was obviously on quite a low budget. He said it was $12 million to make the whole miniseries, and that's to make 6 hours of footage. So it's like making a film, but you're making 4 films basically, but you've only got the budget of 1 film, so it gets spread thin a bit. So yeah, that's what I've been watching on YouTube. This has got cowbell. This is really low quality, this one. Low quality samples though. Is your demo suitable for YouTube? This one is a touch repetitive. Is it going to change? There we go. I'm going to go past this one. The quality's really low on this one. Let's see how this one goes. Oh, this one already sounds higher quality. Mr. Odd, hi Dave, hi. We are just listening to some tunes before I play some Fire and Ice. Probably get my ass handed to me in Fire and Ice. Katy Perry approves of Fire and Ice. I was going to put a picture of Disney Elementals on it, but I thought best not. As they literally, they're not really Fire and Ice in that, they're Fire and Water. I haven't seen it, so I'll probably watch that at some point. Because YouTube keeps telling me it's now on Disney Plus. And it's got the Katy Perry song on the trailer. Because why wouldn't it? The Great Hadouken. Good evening, Sir David. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Good evening. Happy Christmas. Is it Christmas yet? Can we say Happy Christmas now? There's Christmas lights everywhere, so it must be. It's not like the weather for Christmas. It's warm. We had the snow before, and then the snow stopped, and now it's like Christmas. Crappy Christmas. Yep. Yeah, there's Christmas lights all over the shop. It's all good. Happy Titmus. Nope, I do not remember. Get all the key parts to exit a level. The parts can be found by freezing and destroying enemies. Yeah, I think I worked that out before because I was making sure the game worked. And I got out of the first level and I was like, I couldn't work out how to get out. And then I realised I just shot one guy and a piece of a key appeared. A frozen key. And then I got out of the level. I was like, why? I don't know, but that's the way it is. She had an affair with Sir David of Beckham, if my memory serves. I have no idea. I don't keep up on who David Beckham has affairs with. All I know is he's doing an advert for EE, some kind of EE gaming thing. It's like, and I couldn't work out why David Beckham's doing an advert for EE gaming or BT gaming or something, because does he need the money or what? I don't get it. I don't know why he'd do an advert for that. Seems like he'd probably got enough money at this point to not have to do adverts for gaming streaming systems or whatever it was. I don't know what it was. That was Rebecca Luz. I have no idea how it was with. Was, to be honest. Right, I don't. The name sounds made up. It sounds like you're making a joke. So there you go. But I don't know. Oh, this is one of these 8-channel fast tracker jobbies. That's why the quality is so low. 10 kilohertz. Look. Should we skip it? Skipping it. My mouse is getting stuck. The ball mouse needs cleaning. Oh no. It's a disaster. What's this one? Still got the blocker on the Amiga. Not that you can see him, he's very small, but he's there. Well, you can't see him, he's just very small. Like the real thing. Abby Titmus was in Nuts. Was that a men's magazine? Or was it a TV show? This has all gone right over my head. Right over my head. Is everybody having a great, great Christmas? Are you doing some great, great things? Abby Titmus was definitely a real name, just like Jasper Carrot. Was Jasper Carrot? I mean, he was a real person, but was that his real name? Probably not. It can't be. Abby Titmus was English actress, television personality and poker player. Former glamour model and nurse. What? She'd done everything then. She just did the whole lot. She did the whole lot. Right, okay, let's look up Jasper Carrot. English comedian. His name's Robert Norman Davis. There you go. So, not a real name. Robert Norman Davis, you called it. But that does make sense that you changed it, because, you know, who's going to remember that name? The demo is YouTube friendly. One of my friends is Fairfax from Andromeda Spaceballs. Yeah. That Spaceballs demo. I never saw that back in the day. I only seen that recently because I think Chris Edwards, whenever he does any repairs, he always puts the Spaceballs demo on. It's a very famous demo, isn't it? But it wasn't famous to me because I probably didn't have a lot of demos. Some of these demos not bad for 88, 90 kilobytes. Not bad. And the old 8-bit samples. Good old 8-bit samples. Do we miss them? No. Do you have a game in mind for later? Yes. It's Fire and Ice. Hence the it is the picture on the thumbnail, but you don't really get to see the thumbnail sometimes. It's a hot. That's why it's the hot and cold stream. You see, Katy Perry approved hot and cold stream. Katy Perry approved. This is only on in Mod Archive. That's where I got this from. New Year 2007. It's all in one of my ears. Fire and Ice, yep. It's a platform. It's a I suppose it's a run and gun. It's like Turrican we played last week, basically. Jesus on Cheese was one of my fave demos. Like I said, the only one, I mean, I probably did see a few demos back in the day, but the only one I really remember is that Rebels Mega demo. That's the only one I remember. And I used it in one of my videos. I can't remember who told me about it, because I remember saying there was I remember a demo with a woman's head who kept going down for each of the tracks. And yeah, it's the Rebels Mega demo. What I was asking was, is Fire and Ice another Hulsbeck soundtrack? I seem to remember it was a Hulsbeck demo. I don't think it is. We'll see. The credits are on the title screen when we get into it. Jesus on Ease. I don't think it's Hulsbeck. I think it's... I don't know. Don't know who it is. We'll find out in a minute. After we've listened to New Year 2007. Yeah, I don't think it's one of his. Because he did all the Factor 5 stuff. It's not a Factor 5 game. The Apprentice. We're going to find out who did it. It's got a good title screen with the Coyote playing the grand piano. It's quite good actually. But it starts with the music off for some reason. I think it's because it's the CD32 version and it's playing off the CD. Yeah, there's a lot of chiptune going on this today. There was loads of chiptunes in the recently added. It's funny that it's a chiptune, but it takes 39 kilobytes or whatever, which is like, if this was a C64 tune, it would like just have taken the entire memory of the computer. So you have to work hard to get your chiptune back on the Amiga. And it stopped. Right, let's go for it. We're going to give it the 3-finger salute. We'll see if it boots. But like I said, it might be a keyboard day today because I can't get the joysticks work once and then they just stop working. I don't get it. I'll show you what's going on in a minute. It's going to boot up with the music off, which is, I think it's because it's a CD32 version. It's coming off good old-fashioned floppy disk. There you go. It is Jason Page did the music. Yeah, look, you press F4 to get the music on, I think. Yeah, and it's saying at the top, unknown in game port. Now, the first time I booted it up, it said joystick in game port, which there is a joystick. Oh, you have to move it. What? Oh, that's weird. So I move it, and then it detects the joystick. And then it'll use the joystick. That's really stupid. I don't understand that. And I have to kind of wait. And it starts playing the music. There we go. We'll have a listen to the title music because it's quite good. Here we go. Jason Page. I like the little coyote. He barks as well. That's really good. Ridiculous. And this little graphic at the bottom with like the, I don't know what it is. It's like a map, a mini map, and then with the reflection. I think that's there all the time, and I don't really know what the purpose of it is. He did the music for Rough and Tumble. I love Lemmings game. All maps, musics. Yep. So this is the AGA version, but I think it's basically, it could be the CD32 version. I'm not sure. Right, I think the joystick's going to work then. So you have to move the joystick. Otherwise it wouldn't work. So is the joystick going to work now? Yeah, it will. Okay, that's the confusing part. You have to push the joystick. Otherwise it won't detect the joystick. Well, I've never seen that before in a game. Maybe it's because it's trying to work out what's in that port. Because you might have a mouse in there? I don't know. I don't get it. Amiga games that have funny resolutions where not all the screen is covered, but they can use the free space for other things. Might as well use it for pretty cool looking mini-map. Yeah. I don't know why they've done that. It's just there. It's kind of just showing you where you are in the game, but it's like you need to see that all the time. Yeah, I don't know. Because look, there's a map of the level. Not that helps you much because the exit isn't marked. But it's kind of giving you an idea of what you've got to do. Pack them bags. That's the name of the level, I assume. Oh, we're going to do a level on a little boat. Yeah, the mini-map represents the stage you go through, but it's just funny that it's there all the time, I suppose. But I suppose they thought, well, we've got a bit of extra space and we've got the processing power to show it. Let's just leave it there. A lot of games had a huge status bar at the bottom for easier NTSC ports. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Amiga games did that, didn't they? They left it so that they could expand into NTSC land. Get more frame time to do other stuff. Yep. Right, let's try this. I've got my joystick working. So it is a run and gun. I don't know what this extra little... I'm the big dog and I don't know what the extra little dog is. He's just a little dog who follows me around. Whoops, I'm dead already. Whoops, I'm already dead. These seagulls poop on you. The poop is deadly. As you saw, it exploded. Oh, I keep thinking I'm going to fall down there. There's coins. I don't know what the coins do. And it's got a variable jump height, I think. Let's have a look. Can do a little jump or a big jump. Yep, there you go. Funny game. Yep, I am a coyote. I am a coyote and I've got a little coyote with me. So none of this makes any sense. I do know that you get murdered down here by this guy. I'm already doing severely quite bad. So this could be a... What killed me there? Did something... I'm already dead. What just killed me? I don't even know. Right, let's try again. Full start. Did it not? I think these are falling icicles. Did a falling icicle magically appear? So you have to be careful you don't like run into things. Look, this seagull, deadly. Watch out for the explosive poop. I think those snowballs might kill me as well, I'm not sure. Yeah, the enemies do appear quick here. Don't know what the bone did. No idea. Oh, that's what killed me. There was an icicle up there. These are some kind of power-up. Don't know how they work. So I've got 2 parts of the key, have I? Oh yes, yeah, so you've got to get to that. That's the keyhole for the exit to the level. And it's just weird. It's like the key's like a jigsaw puzzle. And it kind of makes no sense. There we go. But you've basically got to go and kill everyone, haven't you? So that's the way it goes. Hopefully the coins will come in useful for something. But I don't know what. Oh, they just score. I think they just score. Because you want to get those great scores in these games. Oh my word. Slidey. Right. Before, when I was here, I worked out there's a giant bone and that's an extra life. Have I got the full key yet or not? Does that say dog poo? Dog poop? Dog food? It looks like dog poo. Is there a time limit on this as well? I don't know. I'm guessing Sonic had come out about a year earlier. Probably had, I think, yeah. Games were amazing at convincing that score mattered. I suppose maybe back in the day. The coins are only for points for score. Yep. Dog pooch. I don't know. I don't know what that was all about. The only other thing I need to know now is, do I have the key? Yeah, you have to watch out here because the enemies that you think you've killed can come back and just murder you. So that's a problem. And it's a thing. Right, did I get the key? Oh no, I still need more. So who am I missing? Was it that dude down there? What do these do? I haven't got a clue. So I'm missing... It must have been that guy down there, was it? Can't kill these dudes. Oh, there's... Oh no, that's my little buddy. Who am I missing? It's hunt the last person on the level. Perhaps it was that skiing guy who came across here. Was it? It was him. He was the only dude left on the level. Well, it's a bit weird, but it's a game. The little dude goes dark in the caves as well. Look at that. And his sprite goes darker and brighter. That's nice. Right, we've nearly done the level. Hang on. There we go. For some reason, there's a door in midair. Not bad. I've done a level. It's Carnival Steve. Somerset Carnivals Adventures. Hey, hey. Hey at Carnival Steve. Somerset Carnivals Adventures. You need to take out the last enemy. Do not upset the floating cloud. Oh, really? What's bad about the floating cloud? There is a dog you haven't rescued. What? Why haven't I rescued the dog? What's wrong with me? I am a dog. Wasn't that dog with me? That puppy, why? He was following me around, wasn't he? It's not explained. It's not explained. It is just not. I'll show you in a minute, Carnival Steve. I haven't done much on the ZX81, but I'll show you the little pigtail I made for the power supply. I'm still waiting for some transistors to arrive to make the do the screen mod. I cannot get a picture out of that thing. Good Lord, can I know. Right, for some reason, he's got glasses on now. And it says K94 in the corner. That's weird. I like the little bouncy bullets. That's good. Points! We need points. Oh, there's the dog. So, why do I need to rescue puppies? That's a good point. Why do I... Oh, hello. I'm glad there's no time limit like in Turrican. You can crouch as well in this game. I think it just gives you better aiming. Let's get the points. Whoa. 2 puppies. Okay. Well, we must make sure we save the puppies because we don't leave the puppies behind. Oh, hello. It's super slidey. Hopefully that goes away on the non-icy levels, but you can never quite really be sure. I'm really afraid of falling because I don't know if there's going to be something down below that's going to murder me. Whoa! So the skiing guy can be an enemy. Sorry, a key. So can the seagulls. Stop! Stop! Look at him, he can't keep up with him. He exploded. That guy exploded. Anything up here? Nope. Walrus. That's a key part. He's got a key part as well. Well, what a weird concept for the level. It's just... Oh no! Pooping seagulls. But he could be the thing I'm looking for. Whoa, hello. What's happening here? Oh, got some kind of super power up or something. I don't know. What's this all about? I'm just standing on a rock. Oh, it's a leap of faith, is it? Okay. Leap of faith. It's a ski mask. Yeah, it's just a bit... Oh my god, I've got to just leap to platforms I can't see now. Well, that's the thing in this game, apparently. Oh, that's just nonsense. Nonsense. You can't shoot through the guys who are... Uh-oh. What's wrong with the cloud as well? Okay, we need 2 more bits of a key. Well, make it 1. Right, I'm getting there, but oh god. It's so slidey. Oh, they melt. That's not good. Okay, I got the key. There's a mole. This game is so weird. Right, here we go. Does anybody know what those things are I'm picking up? Are they like power-ups I can use or something? Right, I didn't get the puppies, but do I care about the puppies? Well, I don't. Apparently I don't. Oh no, it's got way more complicated. I think I got that wrong. Collect one of those same type to accumulate that type. Collect 3 different ones. I think you just get one of each type. I have no idea how to use them though. Okay. Doesn't seem to really matter anyway. Shoot the cloud. It gives some items after a while. Okay. I will annoy the cloud with bullets. I was told the cloud was bad, but it might be good. Right. We are in... Whoa, nearly got murdered by him. Right, these, like, icicles can just fall on your head. Like that one up there, is that going to fall on my head? You got to keep an eye out for icicles. There was one. The music is super repetitive. Uh-oh. I'm still not sure if those kill you. These snowballs. Whoa! What's that dude all about? Whoa, hello. There's a lot of stuff to do here. I'm just killing as many dudes as I can because they'll... Oh, there's the dog pooch thing. I think it's just points. Dog pooch. Food. Whatever that is. There was a secret platform here, wasn't there? Where's it gone? Or was it just a power-up thing? Oh, I can hear things. God, those seagulls are deadly, I'm telling you. Little seagull bombers. Oh, there's a thing, there's a way up there. What's down here? Nothing. I thought that I could get under there. Oh, it's melting. Music had to stop for those snowballs. Oh no! It's a disaster. That isn't what I wanted to do. Goddamn slidey platforms. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Wrong way. What am I firing? Just little ice baubles. Oh, oh, hello. It's just funny because once you've iced one up, you can't shoot the one behind it. He didn't give me a thing. Oh, that penguin fell off. Right, I need more stuff. One more thing. Who am I missing? I've missed an enemy. God, it is super, super slidey. Uh-oh. Oh, what was that? That was the enemy. Somebody just shot me. There's somebody up there. Can I get to him from over here? Nope. Well, I lost a life to apparently nobody. What is that? Is there anything up here? Nope. Don't make it angry. Never saw the secret block disappear. Yeah. I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? Oh, there he is. Oh, hello. There's loads of people down here. There's the key. Whoa, hello. There's loads more people on this level. There's a cloud. He's not doing anything. He's just dropping snowflakes. I don't know what's good about that. Well, let's go back. I know where the end of the level is now. If you get a lot of points, you get an extra life, like in most of these games back in the day. That was always the reason for getting points, wasn't it? Extra lives. You can pick up the snowflakes. Oh. Okay. I thought they looked like they might kill me. I don't know why. Right, what is happening here? There is lots of ski jumps. Pick up the snowflakes. I will. Remember what I said about like these new games? You've got to do all these weird things. Yeah, pick up snowflakes. Of course. Of course you pick up snowflakes. So it's like 3 big ski jumps. Can you scroll this? No. This is like the whole level. Well, let's give it a go. Let's see if we get murdered on this. Oh no, this is going to be like... I'm going to die at the bottom here, aren't I? Whoa, hello. Oh, there was a penguin. I knew that was going to happen. Probably got to go down here as well, haven't I? Or maybe not. Yeah, I do. Goddamn penguins. You get a bonus for bringing the puppy to the door before you exit. Well, these goddamn puppies, why can't they just find their own way? Why do I have to, like, goad them around? What do I look like, a puppy herder? Oh, this is really like... It's not like Sonic where you can just, like, pile along. I really don't know what's down here. Whoa. Nearly landed on a penguin. So if I shoot this guy... There's a snowflake. What do they do? I don't know, but it's telling me to go that way. Just gave me snowflake. Oh, I've got loads of snowflakes at the top, but what do the snowflakes do? Oh, and then he does a electric thing. Now he's mad. Come on, puppy. Yeah, he's coming with me. Oh, secrets. That I don't know what they do. But that's fine. There's the puppy. Come on, puppy. What's this? I've got a platform here. Oh, that's just so I can get back. Or get over the cloud, maybe. Just got to keep shooting because you don't know what's going to happen. Like that. Oh, they do kill you. Okay. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I was getting so far. 13%? Wow, that game's hard. I'll have another go at that in a minute. It's alright though. 30 levels. But it's a bit sketchy because like you're running along and it's like you don't know what you're gonna. You don't know what's gonna happen because you can just run into an enemy and that's it. You're dead. You can only do that 3 times and then the game's over. What do the snowballs do? Maybe the spacebar does something. I've not tried. I think you got farther on the first try than I ever got. Well, I don't know. I like this singing. It's ridiculous. Did I already get like the... Oh, I didn't get the top score already. No. Carnival Steve says this week's stream sponsored by Penguins. More Saturday night product placement. Yeah, it's funny because I was looking at the Fire and Ice in... I was looking at Fire and Ice in Amiga format, and it mentions that Quavers thing. It's in here. It's in this. It's July '92, and it mentions the Quavers. Remember the Quavers product placement? Let me find the article. It's talking about the Amiga 600. You're gonna have to listen to me talk over the coyote playing the piano. It says, where's the Quavers thing? Yeah, it says A600 comes to the crunch. Wonder if I could share this on OBS. This might be a bad thing to do. Let's do... Let's see if I can capture this window. No, I can't. Because I'm running in another desktop, and it can't see stuff from the other desktop. Good lord. Oh well, I can't show it to you. Oh, actually, maybe I can. Wait a minute. Sorry, I'm just figuring out Windows. Figuring it out. Nearly there. Hang on, I'm nearly there. Give me a minute. Right, let's see if this works. There it is. There it is. I guess on NTC bottom part would be cut off. More games should have done that. I think a lot of games did do that, but they just left it blank at the bottom. Nice puppies. Quaver was sponsored in Pushover and some other game I can't remember the name of. Yeah, and that's what this is all about. Commodore's new Amiga 600 will see the full benefit of tying with Smith's Quavers Crisps in the nationwide promotions surrounding the appearance of the new machine. There you go. The new Amiga went on sale at the beginning of May, will now be replacing the A500 Plus altogether. Computers rather than cheese are definitely the flavour of the month at the moment. With the Sega and Nintendo consoles also vying for their share of the limelight. Would that be the SNES and the Mega Drive? Smith's tie-in is the start of a high-profile campaign in the national media for the Amiga. Really? High-profile? Quavers. Which will build up awareness of the new machine as the year wears on. You can all hear me, by the way, can't you? Hopefully. Let's just see. Competitions in national newspapers will follow soon. Woo! Meanwhile, Commodore are raising the profile of the new machine in the computer trade with ads focusing on the reliability of the surface mount technology. Really, like those caps you put on it that all leaked. Those, they were super unreliable. The A500 was more reliable than that. The A600 is the first home computer to come with an on-site maintenance warranty. What? This is news to me. After a few weeks of no software, the A600 will now be bundled with a specially adapted version of Deluxe Paint 3. What, specially adapted because it doesn't use the number pad? No other software is to be included, but is expected towards the end of the summer. The successor to the A500 Cartoon Classics pack will be released, featuring big-name game tie-ins to push the Amiga 600 into Christmas. There you go. The first home computers to give it probably the last to need it. There you go. Quavers. Well, what can you say about that? What can you say? That is crazy. When Quavers were made by Smith, yeah, that's true. But there you go. So it was a big thing, and they were really touting the surface mount technology because that was better. I mean, this is the thing. It's one of those like, what do they call it? Is it upselling? Where you've made a new version of the Amiga 500 and you've made it with surface mount technology, and that means that it's the same computer but you've made it differently, and it has no advantage to the end user because the computer is the same, other than maybe it's smaller, and obviously some of those parts were actually clearly less reliable, but you're using it as a marketing point, so it's got surface mount technology. That surface mount's so cool. Which does allow you to make things smaller, but what was the advantage of the A600 being that much smaller? It was cool that it was smaller, but if you already had an A500, it didn't really matter, did it? You already had one. I mean, to be fair, I bought one, but it was a second-hand one. But it wasn't leaps and bounds above the Amiga 500. They should have been touting the fact you could put a hard drive in it. I mean, that was the cool thing. In fact, that was the really cool thing. Hard drive fitted inside. That's what was good. Those caps, the dread of buying non-maintained A600 and 1200. Yeah, surface mount technology, it was not for the win. It was really not for the win at all. And obviously without the chips weren't... Well, saying that, technically the Fat Agnes in the 500 is a surface mount... it's a surface mount socket, isn't it? And it's really unreliable, the socket they put in. So the one surface mount chip that's in the A500 is absolutely rubbish. Lost the numeric keypad. Yeah, that was a bit of a shame. It didn't make... I don't remember it making that much difference to me, but if you had something that used it, you were just screwed, weren't you? So you couldn't use it. And there was no like thing you could plug in to get it back. Right, I'm going to make another drink. You can watch the Fire and Ice, watch Cool Coyote playing the piano while I make another cup of tea, and I'll be back in a moment. See if we can get to level 5. Ooh, yeah. You sick of it? Oh, it's stopped. It wants a disc. Oh, I think it wants a disc because it's going to do a demo or something. Is it doing a demo of a level we've not seen? What? Is it this one it wants now? It just doesn't tell me what it wants. A500 Agnes is through-hole mounted. Are you sure? Oh, it is. It is. It's just the socket that's rubbish, isn't it? Which disc do you want? Come on. There you go. There's a demo of a level we're not going to get to see today, probably. Look at that bloody cloud. Computer games sponsored by potato chips makes perfect sense now. It does. Walker should have been sponsored by Walkers. There was no Walkers at the time, was there? Yeah, no, never mind. Golden Axe sponsored by Golden Wonder. That would be great. Golden Axe sponsored by Golden Wonder. Crystal Maze sponsored by Crystal Light. Prince of Persia by Pringles. I like it. Space Harrier sponsored by Space Raiders. That's a good one. Yep. Everyone's trying to think of all the like game sponsorships now. I haven't thought of a single one. What would be a good one? I don't know. This singing bit is hilarious, I've got to say it. They put a lot of effort into this title screen. It's making me laugh now. It's a coyote in dungarees playing a grand piano. I mean, come on. What's not funny about that? Right, while you're here, Carnival Steve, I'll show you what I'm not done much yet, but I'll show you what I've done. Hang on. Hang on. Not much. Not much. I still haven't got the ZX81 to work, but... Well, I did see it say the word Sinclair, I think, on the RF output. I'm still waiting for my parts. Well, I ordered some connectors, some mono connectors, and look, I made a mono-to-mono connector, because obviously who has these anymore, out of two just cables that I had. And in the hope that if I do get it working, I'll be able to use this to load, well, not off cassette, but load something off my phone or off my Zoom recorder or something. So I made that just quickly. What else have I got? And seeing as your power supply was producing 15 volts, 9 volt power supply, doesn't seem right. I bought a little, I bought this little Meanwhile one. Little Meanwhile 9 volt power supply, power brick, it's quite good. But obviously, they come with an actual barrel jack adapter, which is what Sinclair decided they weren't going to use. So I had to make this thing, which is just the 3.5mm mono thing there. And it's just wired onto one of these at the other end. So it works. You just plug that in there. And you've adapted it to crappy Spectrum power, not Spectrum, ZX81 power input. So that's working. This does produce 9 volts, which is what we want. So that's all I've done so far. I just made 2 cables, really. That's it. And still haven't got it to work properly yet. But hopefully we'll get there. Double Dragon by Double Decker, that's a good one. Double Dragon by Double Decker. Yeah, I don't understand the ZX81 because it takes a 9 volt power supply, but then I had to look at the schematic. I haven't opened the thing up yet, and it just internally just drops it down to 5 volts with a 5 volt regulator. So I don't know why it needed the 9 volts at all. And even the schematic said 7 volts to 11 volts because that's probably the range that the voltage regulator could take. So it just doesn't make any sense. Like why they would. I don't know. It's like they had a load of 9-volt power adapters lying around, so they decided to use 9 volts or something. I haven't got a clue what they were doing. That looks incredibly dangerous. The wife just asked, "Have you Pat tested it?" What the power adapter? Well, that's the low voltage end. So no, you couldn't you can touch that or anything. I mean, it's just the end of a barrel jack adapter. It's like exposed anyway, isn't it? So you can't electrocute yourself on it because it's isolated by the power supply. But that's why I've bought a Meanwhile power supply, because they're a good brand and I've trusted them, and I don't trust that Spectrum one. So, or the cheap Chinese one that I was using before. Well, not that cheap, but it's like a variable thing. It's actually quite safe. It's as safe as USB. And I think the fact that it just goes inside, it just internally, it just changes to 5 volts. I don't see why you can't just put 5 volts in and it would stay at 5 volts. You could power it off USB, the ZX81. So I don't know why it needs 9 volts. It's really stupid. I don't get it. Pac-Man, sponsored by Monster Munch. That's a good one. That is a good one. But no, I would say that the new power supply is much safer than the old one. Come on, you can do it. Right, we'll have another go at this in a minute. Oh, look at that. Underwater level. Oh, it's going to like even lower gravity. Gene Hackman crisps. I'm trying to think of. I haven't even thought of one yet. What about? I'm trying to think of. I'm trying to go through all the chocolate bars, and I don't think I can think of one. I mean, it was Pushover sponsored by Quavers anyway. It didn't make any sense that one, did it really? But Colin Quaver. Right, let's get this game on. But yeah, the ZX81, it's getting power, and I'm sure I saw the word Sinclair on the RF output. I am going to do that mod because, oh god, the RF is just such a pain. I can tune into this Commodore 64 fine, but the ZX81 just doesn't want to do it. It's probably got some like non-standard output or something like that. Marathon sponsored by Snickers. Test Drive sponsored by the Police Benevolent Association. I'm trying to think. Right, are we going to be able to start this game? Here we go. She's going to ask me if we do. Bubble Bubble sponsored by Hubba Bubba. I like it. That is good. Right, I already started with a puppy on this one. How does that work? Sometimes I just can't shoot the seagull. There we go. Right. Why does the puppy not come with me all the way? I don't understand. So they can kill you if they fall on your head, but then after that, they're not deadly. That's something I need to know. Right, you've got to be super careful because you can't tell what's going on. There he is. Oh, the little dog helps you. The little dog shoots. Come on, dog. The little puppy helps. I suppose this is just like the old games of old where you just got to learn what you're doing. I mean, you've got to remember, sorry. And learn what you're doing. Oh my word! The slidey platforms. Seagull. Hey, I've got it. I got the key. Right. So, if you can exit the level here, but there's an extra life, isn't there? What do they do, those snowflakes? Do they give you like an extra life if you get enough or something? Cool Spot, sponsored by Clarissa. Cool Spot was sponsored by 7up, wasn't it? I actually had 7up sponsorship in it. Pepsi Man sponsored by Pepsi. That doesn't count. Right, there's no point. Oh, there's another. Is that the same dog? Right, here we go. You get the bone, that's an extra life. Oh, you just slide down there, that's good. Yeah, this is not Sonic, I can tell you that. It's definitely not Sonic. So did I rescue the puppy? I don't understand. The puppy thing is not my... The puppy seems like it's just an extra gun for you. Extra gun. McDonald's Land sponsored by McDonald's. Okay, I'm running out of ideas. Yeah, Hubba Bubba game is funny. Pepsi Man sponsored by Dr. Pepper. Cool Spot sponsored by Claricel. And Elite sponsored by Elite Condoms. I haven't thought of a single one yet. But keep going. I like it. Keep going. Right, got me dog. The dog is a power-up. The puppy is a power-up. That's what it is. Because it shoots for you. When I shoot, the puppy shoots. The puppy is a power-up. And we like power-ups. Oh, there was a bone as well. That's an extra life. So I've just now figured out that the L's at the top are extra lives. I don't know why it's an L, but it is. This game you've got to kill everything. See, I can't get him now because he's off. Oh, the dog was killing things as well for me when it ran into them. Yeah, the little puppies are power up. I like puppy power ups. Oh, get up there. Oh, whoa, hello. They've got some tricky bits in there. Tricky little bits. Oh, I didn't have to do a leap of faith there. There was more platforms. Ah, I knew it. He was going to give me a bit of key. So this leap of faith before was not a leap of faith. I just screwed it up. Whoops. Whoops. If you're wondering why I'm falling off, it's the game is super slidey. I mean, this ice is more slidey than real ice, I'm pretty sure. Right, let's get some snowflakes, whatever they do. Let's get on the other side of him first. Give me snowflakes! I don't know what I need them for, but I want them. Okay, there's the snowflakes. Oh, that's cruel. That's not right. I was totally gonna kill. I ran into him and he turned to real life the second I walked into him. I lost one of my precious extra lives. And they are precious in this game. Come on, puppy. Puppy power-ups. Oh, whoa, what? It's all going pear-shaped. Right, is this where... Can I jump over this and go get a power-up, do you think? Yeah, look. Oh, hello! I missed that. I bet you there's an extra life over there. Where's the puppy gone? There he is. Whoa, it's tricky, this. Oh, this is ridiculous. I came over here for what? To die? There's nothing up here. Oh, wait a minute, there's a secret. Oh, do these do something? Oh yeah, it's changing at the top. Is it spacebar? I don't know what that thing does. Right, I've messed this go up now. I was doing so well. There's the dog. And I already had the stuff from up here. Yep. Power up or power pup? Power pup. Signosis sponsored by Psycho Humans. Lionheart sponsored by Lion Bars. Yep, they missed a trick there. Pipe Mania sponsored by Dynarod. That'd be a good one. Probably would have been if it got made nowadays. Left 4 Dead sponsored by Emergency Rescue Services. They don't have to advertise though because you need them when you need them. Flashback sponsored by Vietnam. Right, this one. This one. Let's see how we do. Lots of shooting. Oh, let's get that. Oh, damn it. Shooting people below you is incredibly hard. Right, is that seagull going to give me a coin? A coin, a piece of the key? Nope. Oh, whoa, whoa. Whoa. That's all I can say there. Good lord. I don't think I'm going to get as far as I did last time. I can't get up here! He's jumping in a weird way off this slope. Watch out for... Oh! Seagulls. Where's that seagull gone? He might be holding a key. Dog food. He's got one. Oh, are these... doing different... Ah, hello, what's this guy up to? I really don't know what these things do. Oh no! He's gonna melt now. This game is super hard. But that was the par for the course back in the day. Super hard stuff. Right, one more piece of key. Piece of key? I don't really know what that's all about. Snowballs nearly murdered me. Oh, it's these guys down here, wasn't it? There it is. Oh! They are throwing things at me. Oh, damn! If those guys start flashing, just don't go anywhere near them. That's what I've learned. Puppies! Let's get some more snowflakes. Please give me snowflakes. God, they go away quick. Oh, hello. Snowflakes! No more snowflakes for me. I don't even know what they do. Oh! It's got like the bubble bobble thing where you've got to kill them and then do something else to them to get them dead. Oh, I've only got one life left. Agony sponsored by the Association of Proctologists. Nice. Lotus Esprit Turbo sponsored by Skoda. I bet you a Skoda goes faster than a Lotus Esprit nowadays. That's probably a thing. Final countdown brought to you by Europe. Lotus Turbo Challenge 2 is sponsored by Porsche. Is that for reals? North and South brought to you by Data East and Westwood Studios. Right, is this where I got to before? I got killed up at the top, didn't I? Because there was loads of snowballs. Right, this is going to be death down at the bottom here. Oh, hello. There's the death penguin down here. There he is. Death penguins. Not falling for that one. This time. Probably will next time, but... Right, you can't hold the button to... Oh, whoa! I've just found out what those things do. I think you hold the button down and then press down. It's like a smart bomb or something. I think that's what that was. Right, let's not die. Yeah, give me some more of those. Give me some more things. These. We want these now. I've discovered them. Let's try them out. Yeah. Ooh, it's a big freeze bomb. It's totally... You do freeze bombs with those things up there. Found out what the cloud does. No tutorial for that. But one more mistake and I'm dead. Lost Vikings, sponsored by TomTom. WizKid, sponsored by drugs. WizKid and WizBall. Right, what was down here? Was there anything? Nothing. Oh no, the key. Needed that. Right, there's one more bit of key, but I've got to be aware that there is snowballs. Oh! There was no way I was avoiding that. I got to the same place as last time. Damn it. Damn you, 13%. Right, I've discovered that thing. That's one thing. So there's a... I know what the lives are. I know what the snowballs do. There's just those extra little power-ups. I don't know what they are. Desert Strike from George Bush and Tony Blair. Sponsored by the Labour Party. This probably is the CD32 version. It's 1994. That's probably the CD32. Maniac Mansion, sponsored by Buckingham Palace. That's a good one. It's just making me laugh, this intro. He even winks at the camera. Look at me. I got almost exactly the same score as last time. Probably worse. Well, look at all this game at the bottom that we've not seen. Look, there's Egypt, there's a jungle, there's a castle, there's like a boat, and all I've seen is ice. And the rest of it's all fire. Stunt Car Racer, sponsored by Richard Hammond. I like it. He was the stunt car racer until it all went wrong. Oof. Oof. Right, tell you what, let's have another quick go and let's figure out how these power-ups work. Oh, the lemming's fallen over. How do these power-ups? Let's just do that on the first go. Let's figure out how the power-ups work. Because I currently haven't... I know how those stars work. Get away from the snowballs. Oh, let's get that. Ah, icicles. Right, here they are. Right, what's that do? What does it do? It's gone now. I don't get what the power-up did. Did I waste it by just firing? Was it like a limited supply of something special? I'm not sure. Right, we've got the key. Oh, hello. But we're going to go get some more goodies. It's not... Oh, no, we haven't got the key yet. That's the key. Right. We're going to go get the extra life. We're going to need it. We're going to get these. Because we know what these do now. Give me some more stuff. Oh, okay. He's got mad at me now. Oh, hello. Does that kill you, do you think? Right, puppies. Puppy power-ups. Wow, those noises are horrible. Let's go get the extra life. Diddy-doo-doo. Uh-oh. Should have gone that way. Yeah, I'm not sure what those power-ups really do. The ones I'm picking up. I don't know what they're up to. Didn't I kill you guys already? Where's the puppy? Does he go in the door? No. Oh, he gets bonus when he goes in the door. Moonwalk game sponsored by Michael Jackson. Pretty much was. I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles, sung by Michael Jackson. King's Quest featuring Prince Charles. Yep. He achieved that though, didn't he? Carmageddon sponsored by Tesla. Sponsored by the Cybertruck. Super Skid Marks sponsored by Taco Bell. And Killing Cloud sponsored by Taco Bell. See, a lot of these games you want to get to a new bit just so you can have different music. Right, there is no... I thought there might be a secret. I did that last time. There's no secret up there. Yeah, there it is. That's the one. Oh, hello! Skiing dudes are the worst. Oh, he exploded. Oh, damn it. Damn you. Came out of nowhere. Those skiing guys are so fast. Unbelievably fast. Unbelievable. There we go. That's how you get the platforms. Oh, nearly a death. He does have some very cool skiing goggles though. Do you think that's an AGA version? I think he got that on everything. Right, we can do this. Oh, I did it. Whoa. Oh, wait a minute. So the power-up I did was different. That's what it is. That's what's going on. So depending on what those things are pick up, that depends on what the snowflake does. Come on, give me some snowflakes. There we go. Give me the goddamn snowflakes. No more snowflakes? No? No, he doesn't want to give me any more. Whoa! This is requiring a lot of my concentration. Oh, I got an extra life at 20,000, I think. Yeah, so the points are worth getting, these things. I think that's what just happened. I can't remember where the last piece of the key is. But I need another piece. Could be that dude there. Oh, it's 2 more pieces of the key. I'm doing badly here. Oh, whoops. Whoops. I'm just glad there's no time limit. That guy came out of nowhere. He wasn't there before. Whoa, it's difficult to stay on that platform. I'm making a right botch of this. Oh, how am I supposed to get over there without getting moided? Right, I think I might have to go... I'm going to go back down because I think I've missed something down here. Could be wrong. Yeah, there you go. One of the bad guys died down there. And you've got to go to where the death happens. Right, and this bit up here is a bit tricky. Because I've got to get over without getting murdered by the Eskimos. Maybe I can just do this. I think you can shoot them when you're off screen. There you go. Right, I got it. That was not easy. Right, what have we got? Toe Jam and Earl, sponsored by Athlete's Foot Cream. Hitman, sponsored by Head and Shoulders. No, that should be sponsored by Bic Razors. There you go. I got one. Finally got one. Are they bad guys, though? You're the one shooting at them. They're not me, so they're the bad guys. That's what we know. Right, let's try and do my power-up. Look. I see that's like a smart bomb power-up. That's what I've got right now. Whoa, nearly died. They're the bad guys. You know they are. Look at them. Look at their evil little faces. It's funny, cute games, aren't they? They must have been like... Back in the day, somebody decided, let's make all the enemies cute, and that became a whole style of gameplay of like, the bad guys suddenly were like, look like good guys, but they're bad. Look at the size of his teeth, he's a bad guy. I'm not into the poopy seagulls, I can tell you that. Whoa, whoa! These guys. Whoa. Did they make those enemies fast enough, do you think? Whoa, whoa, whoa. And he held a key as well. Part of the key. Weird collecting parts of a key. That really makes no sense, does it? There's the dog food. Good lord. I need to use these power-ups more. It's like that. I suppose you don't get a lot of them. They'd be quite useful for the seagulls, I think. Ah, seagulls. Oh, I did 2 there. Wasted 2 of my power-ups. I thought that was an enemy then. It was a power-up puppy. Give me some stars. I want stars. There we go. Oh no, that totally does kill you. Whoops. Oh dear. Oh no, I got zapped by the cloud. That's not a good thing that just happened there. Oh no! Damn you. Oh, wrong way. Whoops. Did this last time. Who knows? Will I ever get past the snow level? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What happened there? Oh, they're melting. Oh, for God's sake. This is quite a good game, but why did they pick such slidey mechanics? I have no idea. Maybe it was too easy, and they thought, let's make it rock hard. It's an Amiga game after all, it has to be rock hard, doesn't it? Yeah, smart bomb. I don't know if I've got all the... It's weird that it won't tell you what pieces you've got until you get near the exit. Is it now? Yeah, I need more bits. Who have I missed? Is it down here? No. Good lord, I don't know. I've done this bit though, haven't I? Yeah, I got killed by that dude. Oh, there's a bit. I just didn't pick it up. I just didn't pick that up. That's a bit annoying. This is definitely not Cuphead, I can tell you that. Cuphead is not as slidey as this. Hello there, forgot how I loved raster bars in Amiga games. Yep, they are a thing. They are totally a thing. And a lot more in this one because it's an AGA version, so I think it's got more raster bars than you'd normally get. Like that background's quite that blue background there is quite smooth. Those pixels are tough, got to be precise when jumping. It's not that you. It's just a bit weird. The big platforms, but the character moves so much when you're sliding about. It's really quite awful. There's a lot of slidiness. It's just really bad, and you really got to kill everyone. Like, oh my word, what's going to happen down here? Like this dude. Right, down here is a disaster. Oh, you see what I mean? It's like, oh my god. What is this bit all about? Oh, hello. Smart bomb. Ha ha! Finally used one to good effect. Now I've figured out what they do. Right, how am I not going to die here? There's a bit here that's just, you're just going to drop on somebody's head. Yeah, that's it. There's no way of knowing that he's there. That is nasty. Oh, there we go. Whoa, hello. Missed all those. Oh, I've got them all anyway. Oh, he's dropping loads of them. Now he's going to kill me. Come on, dog. Up here. Puppy power-ups, come on. Right, the cloud is not angry anymore. And it's definitely worth collecting points and stuff because they do give you power-ups. Right, this bit. Just nasty what happened there. Come in, stop, stop. There it is. Right, so I've got the key. But there's a bit here that's going to do me in. Right, there we go. That was it. Oh, let's get away from the snowballs. Right, so you can walk on them, but they can't fall on you. Oh, is that going to keep happening up here? Whoa, hello. What? What? Phew. Give me some power up. Right, I think I got slightly further, but that level is evil. Evil. Oh, look at this. Right, I'm afraid I must deprive you all of the privilege of my presence in the chat section. However, I shall remain here by means of my phone. Just not chatting anymore, that's all. Speak next time. That was very well. That was very well put. Thanks. Thanks for that. Right, I'm on a new level. Finally. Right, is it still slidey? No, it's not. It's not slidey anymore. The slidey's gone. Oh, right, don't get killed by that cloud. Used my power up again there. Let's wait for the cloud to calm down. Because this is my last life. Come on, calm down, cloud. Yeah, so now he's not on the ice. He has actually... I feel like I've got a bit more control over the dude. A bit nasty starting you on the ice level. Oh, he's just going to be nasty forever, is he? That better not be random. Oh, what? I wasn't... Oh, something came out of that tree. Well, I didn't get much further. Something came out of the tree and murdered me. I got 16%! This game is super hard. Super hard. But it's very nice. Where did I get to? Oh, is it not going to put me in the title screen? The high score table. I do appreciate this title screen though. This is a very good title screen. Looks hard. Only played the demo back in the day. Yep, it is quite hard. I mean, I suppose that's how they did it with these games back in the days. They made them hard, so you had to keep playing it and keep playing it and keep playing it. But I mean, some of those bits there are just they are unfairly hard, which is like the bit where you've got to drop down, but you don't know where the enemy's going to be. Like there are bits that are just basically unfair. And those bits with those things that go really fast, you've just got to know they're coming, because by the time they're on the screen, if you've made the wrong jump already, you're already dead. So that's a bit unfortunate. See, there's no problem with games being hard. It's when they are unfairly hard, which is the problem. And modern games do suffer from that. But the modern games are kind of easier, aren't they, as well, because they just want you to get through them. But things like Halo had it right. They've got like Legendary, which is really hard, but it's not unfairly hard. And then they made Halo 2, which the Legendary was completely unfairly hard. So they can still screw it up. You know, you do it right once, then you screw it up at the end. The OCS start screen looks better. Oh yeah, it probably does. For some reason, this one has changed. I think the discs that I've bought from someone on eBay are the OCS version. They're not the AGA version. So I'll get to compare it to that. Cool Coyote never really came back, did he? He never became a big thing like Mario or anything like that. He was forgotten. I mean, with a cool intro like this as well. Yeah, it's weird that the Fire and Ice is all like... Looks like mud and ice, doesn't it? When does game debut? It says 90. It says 90 on it, so I think it'll be 90. But this is the AGA version, which probably came out quite a few years later. This would have come out probably after Doom. So think about this: would you be sitting here playing this if Doom was out? Would you? I wasn't. I was playing Doom. Although this does look good. Yeah, I got a full 16. I didn't even get to the top of the high score table. And I suppose the manual, if you had it, would tell you how to use those power-ups and the snowflakes and all that. But we'll have to continue that another time, because that's actually not bad. Just super hard. It'd be nice if it didn't start you on the super slidey level, but hey, whatever. That's the way they went for it. Like, oh, let's start them on the most ridiculously hard bit. So is there going to be 5 bits in each level? 5, 10, 15, 20... Ooh, I don't know which bit's which now. Oh, wait a minute. Can I now start? It's showing that I'm on that thing. If I start now... Oh, no, it puts me back at the start. No. It put me right back at the start. There you go, Fire and Ice. It's kind of Christmassy though. It starts with the snow. That's good. Christmas snow. Not that we're going to get any snow in this country. No password. Doesn't look like it, no. This is like, you've just got to do it. And it's funny that as well, because it's like arcade games back in the day were like a 20-minute game. Like they were hard, but if you finished them, it was 20 minutes. So everything was packed into 20 minutes. But then home computer games came out, and some of them were like Turrican's like, what, an hour or something? Or probably more if you know what you're doing. But it's not really an arcade experience, because you got to sit there for an hour. So it's like, it was kind of a bit weird. So games like that probably should have had like a halfway point or something that you could have got to. But they just didn't do it. It's like, no, you got to sit down and play for an hour. But arcade games that they were based on didn't do that. They did not do that. Let's continue with the rest of the mods that we didn't hear. I don't know where we got to. Oh, no, that one. We got down to that one. Here, we get to here. Hopefully it's not some kind of rave tune. Let's try a different one. What's Hippo? No, Spectrum. Oh, let's have a Spectrum. No, let's go for this one, because I can tell what's going on there. Fire and Ice, sponsored by Game of Thrones. I like it. I like it. Tea support by Mohawks. What the hell is this? The next one's called Old Man Looks at Window. Could it have been Lemmings, sponsored by like Pedigree Chum or something like that? That would give you a clue as to what's in the Pedigree Chum. Is Pedigree Chum still a thing? I don't know. This tune is weird. All I managed to do today before it went dark was ride my bike and then fix my bike. That was it. It's like a race to do anything. If you're doing stuff outdoors, it's like a race to do it before it goes dark at the moment. I think we are, what are we, like 5 days away from the shortest day, yeah. There's a lot going on in that tune. You said it. Yeah, you said it. There's a lot going on. Possibly too much. I can't wait for Old Man Looks at Window. Here we go. I'm just looking at this Amiga format thing about the surface mount thing. They said there's a picture of the A600 motherboard. It says CPU main chip, a 68,000 CPU main chip. This, like nearly all the other components, is surface mounted for extra reliability. Which means Commodore can offer a 1 year at-home warranty repair. Because surface mount makes things easier to repair, does it? No. No, it doesn't. Extra reliability. I don't think the surface mount chips were any more or less reliable than the A500 chips that were through-hole. And the ROM isn't through-hole, isn't surface mount. The ROM's like through-hole, so... Yeah, it says Kickstart 2.05 chip. This is the only one that is mounted in a socket, so it'll be upgradable at a later date if necessary. But they never did an upgrade for it. I suppose they did, but not specifically with the 600. Gale replaces Gary. New trapdoor connection. I suppose it was better than the 500 as well because it's got a Meg of chip on board and you can plug a Meg in at the bottom. But the A500 Plus could do that, couldn't it? Yeah. Surface mount for extra reliability. Nobody ever said surface mount was more reliable. They did it because it's smaller. And it's easier to manufacture, isn't it? That's the whole point. Because it's like pick and place thing. It's just ease of manufacturing. I don't think it provides any difference other than that. It's cheaper. Cheaper to build because no socket involved. Yeah, that's what I thought. Compared to socketed ones, they were more unreliable. Is that unreliable? But yeah, I think surface mount is smaller and easier to machine assemble. But I don't think those are the two advantages. The only advantage for the consumer is it's technically smaller. It's like got a lower, like all the stuff in your phone. If it was through hole, just your phone would be bigger. But even then, there's some through hole things in your phone, like the connectors and stuff. So maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it's just cheaper to assemble. Oh, actually, no. Maybe the connectors in your phone are surface mount as well. I don't know. I'd have to look. It's like the USB connector in your phone. Is that surface mounted? I think it might be, actually. I don't think I've taken a phone apart to look. But then even if it was, maybe they'd still put a through-hole bit in for extra stability so it doesn't break off. I don't know. Anyway, either way, it was marketing nonsense. Absolute nonsense. They were just claiming the A600 was something amazing, but it wasn't. It was just another Amiga. I mean, it wasn't bad Amiga. I just wasn't... I don't think it was anything they were claiming it to be. By omitting the sockets, bad connections could be avoided. Yeah, that's fine, but you can have through-hole without the socket, which is pretty much what they did on, you know, most of the things in the Commodore 64. It depends what they were building at the time. They only put sockets in when they'd run out of chips and they still wanted to build the board. But they'd always put it on the ROM. In fact, the Commodore 64's got the ROM soldered in as well. So yeah, so these still don't. You don't need to put sockets in just because it's through hole. You can just solder it straight on. And even then, they're machine assembled to a degree. I think they're just much harder to machine assemble. That's the disadvantage. You've got to get the thing to put the chip in, and they've got to go through the holes perfectly, and then you've got to put it through the solder bath. But with surface mount, it just kind of like just sticks on, and they just, like when it goes through the oven, it just like sucks it into the right place. But yeah, I don't think it was anything to write home about. They should have been writing home about the 2 meg of chip RAM and the IDE connector. The A500 Plus didn't have the IDE connector, did they? And I suppose the PCM-CAA connector as well, but although there wasn't really anything you could plug into it at the time. It was basically a slightly upgraded A500 built 5 years later. It wasn't trying to stay ahead of the curve or even keeping up. No, it wasn't. It's unfortunate, really, because if it had done what it was supposed to do, which is just be a really small cut-down Amiga, because I think it was originally going to be more like a video workstation thing. It was going to have a built-in Genlock, and it wasn't even going to have a floppy drive in it. So you would only put in it, it would be really cheap, and you'd only put in it the things you need. So if you needed a floppy drive, you'd buy one extra. But you'd probably have software on ROM or something like that. Or maybe if you only needed a hard disk, you'd have a hard disk, but you would only use what you needed to use on it. But I think the built-in like TV workstation thing of like being able to accept video and send it back out again, like just built into the box, would be quite cool. But they just said, oh no, we need to bring a computer out, quick, take that thing and bring it out. And it was the A300 because it was supposed to be cheaper than the A500, and it turned out not to be. I think that was their idea of like the surface mount stuff, was like, oh, it's going to be so much cheaper because it's surface mount, and we're going to consolidate a few chips, and RAM's got cheaper and stuff like that. But it ended up being more expensive, I think, so that was a mistake. A big mistake. Still a decent computer though, just not the computer that people wanted back then. I had no problem with it back then. I still don't really now. I had no problem with the Amiga 600. I loved it. I think it was like I got one of those instead of an A500 Plus, so. But I had no problem using it. I liked it. But then I also liked the A500 when that was out. Well, we'll have to play some more Fire and Ice at some point. Get good at that. I need to get good at Fire and Ice. Get good. How hot's the Amiga game? The lemming isn't impeding the vent. Can I zoom in on the lemming? There he is. Little block. Oh, hang on. Let's get him in frame. There he is. Let's see if I can get him the right way. Oh no, he's fallen over. Oh no. Let's get him right in shot. There he is. The microphone's in the way of his head a bit. Let's move the mic up. There you go. How's that? Let's go! See how long he can stay that. He is cool, yeah. He is pretty cool. When are we going to get... Yeah, look, there's bits of RoboCod going on in here. Where's RoboCod? What is this? Rave. Let's have some RoboCod. There you go. I have a question. What should I do with my rusty RF shield on my A500? How to de-rustify it? I don't know. I had some. Well, I actually bought it to de-rustify Amiga stuff, but I actually ended up using it on some like metal window. They're like things that keep a wooden window shut. But I bought this. Hang on, where is it? Oh yeah. I don't know how aggressive it's going to be. Oxalic acid. Apparently, you know when you have green vegetables, and green vegetables do have a bit of iron in them, and that's good for you. But apparently, the green vegetables also got some of this in it, oxalic acid, and this binds to the iron and stops you from absorbing it. So this is like naturally in food. I wouldn't recommend like drinking this, but there is a small amount of this naturally in food. But it's the oxalic acid that's stopping the iron in the food from you actually being able to use it. But I bought some of this. Oxalic acid 5%, and I used it. I just soaked some screws in it, and it does actually work. So I've not tried it on a shield or anything, but this is 5% oxalic acid and distilled water 95%. But it really worked on some screws that I had where I needed to get the rust off. But yeah, I haven't tried it on your shield, so I don't know. Oh, it says expiry February 24. So this is about to go off. Probably like going off. I don't think it smells of anything. Don't want to spill this anyway. Oh, it's got a bit crystallized. Has it? No? Doesn't really smell of anything. You need a bunch of them on your shelf and the stopper at the end so they don't walk off. Yeah, they're up there. They're on top of the Amiga. Here they are. They're on top of the Amiga 500 up there. The bridge builder's building off the end, and the digger's about to dig the other way. But they're just in the background. Anyway, you could try oxalic acid. I don't know. It's up to you. But maybe some other people have got some better suggestions because I've not really tried that. You should try Wizzy's Quest if you like puzzle games and the likes of Solomon's Key. It's a public domain game. Alright, Wizzy's Quest. Get rid of the RF shield. It serves no purpose anyways. None of my Amigas has it. I haven't got it in mind, but if there is still a shield on the bottom though, so if you've got a lot of rust on that, you might have to get it off. Wow, this one's loud. Yeah, you still have that shield on the bottom. Mine's over there. Yeah, I've kept mine. I did keep the Amiga 12, the 1200 one, because let's face it, if we destroy them all, there won't be any. So no one's going to make those ever again. So if you destroy it, no one will ever make one back. So if you want to keep a piece of like history, then you probably really want to keep it. But I kept the one on the one that's over the VIC-2 on the Commodore 64. I keep that one on because it does actually have a little tongue that sits onto the VIC-2 and does actually serve as a heatsink. And it's actually, I don't think it's a bad heatsink actually, because it's really big piece of metal, so it sucks the heat out into the can and just radiates it out. I don't think it's such a bad heatsink. It also gets the heat into the board as well, which is also sending it away from the VIC-2. But yeah, there's no RF shield in this. Not in mine. Because in the Amiga they do, I don't think they're having, there's no little tongs or anything, is there? I don't think there is. There's no little tongs that are like heat sinking the chips. It's just impeding the heat transfer. But I wouldn't get rid of them because they are a bit of like, they're a bit of history, I think. So you might want to put them back one day. It depends. If you like the way it looks, big shiny piece of metal. Also, if you don't want to radiate RF interference to the rest of your products, then this probably does work. Also does serve a purpose. Robocod Xmas. It isn't rusty like Adrian's Digital Basement Amiga 500, but I should just clean it for sake. Just scared that everything will rust to bits. 8-speed ball too. Yeah, we'll try it. I don't know what else there is. If there's any stuff you've got at home that can get rid of rust. I don't know what gets rid of rust. Does vinegar get rid of it? I don't know. There's probably stuff in B&Q and stuff you can go down and get that does it. Probably worth looking at what people do with cars and stuff like that. This is a weird tune. That sounds like the sample from Batman. From 60s Batman. It's always the thing, isn't it, when you're trying to clean away stuff? It's like, how do I get rid of this corrosion without destroying the thing the corrosion is attached to? It's always like, I need to find the thing that binds to the corrosion but doesn't bind to the thing that it's bound to. It's a great tune. I used to boot up the game just to listen to it. Beep. I just use sanding paper for scraping rust. But I should spray it with some rust preventer or something. There you go. The rust probably comes back though, doesn't it? You get the galvanic reaction where you get two dissimilar metals and they react with each other as well, don't you? So you'll see bits of the case where there's a screw screwed into something and you'll get rust around it. Some people just use fingernail polish to do that. Yeah, I've got some clear gloss fingernail polish that I use for getting Like you really need to stop something from spreading. But I don't like to use it that much. I don't think it's very heat resistant. If you're putting anything near heat, it'll just melt. And obviously acetone takes it off because that takes off actual nail polish. My whole house smelled of acetone before because I was using because I replaced the disc brake pad on my bike, and I was using disc brake cleaner. I'm pretty sure disc brake cleaner is just spray on acetone because it just smells just like acetone. It feels like you're spraying acetone everywhere. But to be honest, maybe disc brake cleaner is good for certain applications if you're trying to do stuff with computers or whatever. Maybe acetone gets the rust off, who knows? It's James Pond! I bought a cheap USB key to try with the Amiga Mini because that one I had before, I don't know, it didn't seem to like it, so I bought this. It's a 32GB one, USB 2. Can the Amiga handle it? A full USB 2. So yeah, hopefully this will work because the other one just didn't want to do anything. It couldn't even see it. Well, it could see it. I did the firmware upgrade from it. I don't know. I'm not sure that's going to work, but I bought a new one anyway just to see what it does. But pretty much on bit, it has the most rust is in the shield around the joystick ports. Yeah, is that because it's where the screws are attached or something, or maybe where the joystick ports are touching the case? Because if they are a dissimilar metal, you will get the galvanic reaction. Could be that. Don't know. I think there was a bit of rust in this 1200 when I got it a little bit, but I don't think I did anything with it. I can't remember now. It's been a long time. Oh, I have to change the screws because they're rusty as well. Yeah, so that is making me think that it's the screws like combining with the other metals that are making rusty, but maybe they are. I don't know if they're different. I don't think mine are rusting. Oh, let's have a look. I can see them. I can't see. I can't see anything rusting, but had a chance to play anything on the Game Gear recently? No, I haven't actually, but weirdly I did just have a quick go on it just before I started this stream. I was playing Batman on it. It's just because this is the one I've left in it at the moment, but I was just playing this Batman game, which isn't very good, unfortunately. But yeah, I just did have a quick go before, but I need to get on it more. It's Batman Returns. It's a great little console. What a great little console. It does actually say one winter date. It's actually set at Christmas. It's got Christmas trees in it and stuff. It's quite good. Don't know if you can see when he goes past. Oh, there's a Christmas tree. It's quite good. Just not a very good game, unfortunately. I should get into Sonic 2. That's apparently one of the better games on the Game Gear, so I should really get into finishing that. For the A500 Mini, you should get a 64GB thumb drive and download AGS. It will pretty much give you any game you think of. Well, I've got a 32GB thumb drive, and I just wanted to see if I could get anything to work, and it didn't. So I'll be happy if I can see anything. I don't know what screws are originally on the Amiga 500 because I have a mishmash of screws. Oh, most of them are Torx screws. One of them is a standard Phillips. That could have been Commodore that did that. They did put Torx in the Amiga 500. I think it was all Torx. But they might have just run out of screws and used different ones because that's what they did. But I'm just talking about like metal screws that screw into some other metal. Usually that's where you can get corrosion, except when it's gold, because if there's gold bits, the gold is very unreactive, isn't it? So it won't corrode. But generally it's alright. It's alright. I mean, is there any rust on mine? Well, there's a little bit of rust. I don't want to touch it though, because when you touch it, you get like oil off your fingers, and it just that creates more rust. It creates like rusty fingerprints, doesn't it? But yeah, you could try. I'd try anything you want to get. As long as you get the rust off, it's going to be fine. But I'm not sure about joystick ports. If you don't want to screw your Amiga up, you can probably get replacement joystick ports though, if you ever needed to replace those, if they were damaged. Overall, my machine is a mishmash of parts because it has A500 case, an A500 Plus motherboard inside, but without a real-time clock and just 512 kilobytes of RAM. Oh, weird. That is weird. Well, if it works, it works. Hey, it's the Chaos Engine. This is on the Amiga Mini, isn't it? Proper mishmash, that. The shield is rusty, not the pins and joystick ports. Oh, that's okay then. Well, I don't know. Go down to B&Q and ask, what would you recommend to remove rust from a 35-year-old computer? You never know, they might know the answer. They might not, but they might. You can get replacement screws from Amiga shops like ME64 and the like. Oh, right, okay. The master boot record you mentioned in your previous stream can be done by going to the command line, command prompt in Windows, select the drive letter it has been assigned and type, is that fdisk/mbr? Okay. Or is it FISC or fdisk? Fdisk, yeah. Yeah. Is fdisk still a thing? Does that still exist? Is it still in Windows? That's like a DOS thing, isn't it? I'm just going to type fdisk here and see what I get. Fdisk is not recognised. That's a DOS program, isn't it? Isn't that a DOS program from back in the day? I can't believe it's still in Windows 11. It's not on my computer anyway. If it is, it's not part of the path. I suppose you have to get like boot up a DOS emulator and do it in there. I suppose it would make sense that the Amiga Mini would maybe read a file format that's really old, because it's really old, but the Amiga Mini isn't really old, so it's weird. I don't know. It's a weird model between A500 Plus and A600. A500 Plus wasn't popular, so Commodore just produced more A500s using... Oh yeah, more A500s using the A500 Plus motherboard with a kick 1.3 512 RAM without the real-time clock. That's what Yes, I heard they did that because they'd made the A500 Plus and nobody wanted one, did they? So they were like, okay, but the A500 was still selling because obviously the A500 was less compatible and didn't do anything better. So they decided they had all these A500 Pluses lying around, so they just shoved them in the box and sold them as A500s. So it said A500 in the box, but you actually got an A500 Plus inside. And people would get it and get it home and it'd be like, oh, it's not as compatible as the actual A500. So they were a bit annoyed. That is really weird trick that Commodore were doing. They're like downgrading their computers because nobody wanted their upgrade. Absolutely ridiculous. I didn't know they actually they changed the kickstart ROM and put less RAM in it, did they? Or did you just get an A5? It just bought an A500, but it had more RAM than it said it had. Weird that. That is just weird. I wonder how many computers they actually did that with when they started boxing up the A500 Pluses as a 500. Good old Commodore. They certainly were not cutting as many corners as Sinclair, but definitely cutting corners. I have no idea what this is. So it's a Richard Joseph one, definitely. Oh, it could be, he didn't say. Well, we're back around. We've gone back around to the start. Well, we missed some out though, didn't we? Because we went right down to Robocop. What was this one? Showing at the snow. Yeah, you've got one of those weird A500 Pluses. That's the best version of A500 because it has the best Fat Agnes chip, which makes it possible to address 2 meg of chip RAM. Yep. It's just really funny that they were doing that. I don't know if it was it super incompatible though or not? I don't think it was that incompatible, was it, the A500 Plus? Especially if you put the 1.3, if you put 1.3 Kickstart in, it could still address 2 megabytes of chip RAM, couldn't it? Probably. It's all good. It's all good. Right, we're going to end the stream after this song because it is nearly the witching hour. But it's been fun playing a bit of Fire and Ice. That Agnes chip, the Agnes chips are highly sought after, yeah. Does it mean it has the Varta Battery of Doom? Oh, you said it's got no real-time clock on it because they didn't put one on because the original A500 didn't have one? So they actually took it off, did they? Or never installed it? I think it means it doesn't have the Battery of Doom and it doesn't have the real-time clock because they had to make it compatible. Although loads of A500s had the Battery of Doom, but it was on the expansion card. But obviously, yeah, it would be less compatible if they installed a real-time clock. I mean, if some software was using the real-time clock to detect that it was an A500, then maybe it would make it less compatible. But yeah, who wants the Varta Battery of Doom? Nobody. There are solder points for real-time clock, but there aren't any chips and battery. There you go, that's cool. You don't want one anyway, do you? I haven't got any real-time clocks or any batteries in any of my Amigas. Because what's the point? I mean, what is the point? If I really want the time, I can set the clock. But yeah, you don't really need it, do you? Well, I haven't got any batteries in, let's put it that way. I want to populate those solder points. Yeah, I suppose you can do. Just don't put a Varta Doom in it, put a coin cell in it. But I haven't really got any use for the timestamps. I mean, it might be nice to have them, but I mean, haven't really got any use for it. So is it time? Whoops. Oh, that just opens that. Apparently it's April 21 in my computer. Didn't know that, did you? It's April the 13th, 2021 at 3:20 AM. That's what my computer thinks is going on. I typed time and I got that. Is it date time? No, time date. I don't know. I can't remember the command. I typed T and I got that. I can get time. It just opens that. Oops. It's funny how you can't bring stuff to the front in Workbench by doing that. I kind of get used to doing that, but then also sometimes I forget. Sounds like the best version of the A500 then, yeah. Are there any telltale signs other than opening up the machine? Like it is within a serial number range or something? Stream from the past. Yeah, I don't know. Right, it's time to go now. I don't remember serial number. I remember revision of the motherboard, which is Rev 6A. There you go. But you can't tell from the outside by looking. You probably can't, can you? Right. That's it. I'm leaving you with the Robocod tune. That is the end of the stream. Thanks everyone for tuning in. It has been awesome. We did some Fire and Ice. We played some mods. We had a giant lemming on the screen here. And it's all good. So until the next time, I don't know if there'll be a stream next week. There could be, but it's the eve of Christmas Eve next Saturday, so maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe people will be busy doing family things and buying presents. I don't know, but if I get bored and I've got time, might be a stream, might not be, or this might be the last one. This might have been the Christmas stream. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. Right. Catch you guys later.